Thank you for choosing American Pest CEUs. Today's course was prepared by Jack Launius.
Hi, I'm Sean Reeves. I'm an Associate Certified Entomologist with American Pest CEUs, and I'll be your instructor for today's course. I've been in the pest management industry since 1999.
Today's course is titled Vampires and Other Bloodsuckers. Control for vampires. Garlic is believed to repel or harm vampires. It is often used as a way to keep them at bay or to prevent them from entering a space. This would be natural IPM. This course covers the identification, biology, and control of the 10 most common ticks, including hard ticks and soft ticks, along with chiggers. This course covers common locations of where various ticks can be found and common characters of each species. You'll review disease transmission, types of diseases common to each species, and symptoms. Let's take a look at some common ticks. We'll look at the black-legged tick, Ixodes scapularis, western black-legged tick, Ixodes pacificus, Lone Star tick, Amblyomma americanum, American dog tick, Dermacentor variabilis d similis, brown dog tick, Rhipicephalus sanguineus, Rocky Mountain wood tick, Dermacentor andersoni, Asian longhorn tick, Haemaphysalis longicornis, Gulf Coast tick, Amblyomma maculatum, groundhog tick, Ixodes cookie, soft tick, Ornithodoros spp. Ticks are classified into two categories, soft ticks and hard ticks. Soft ticks often feed on bats and birds, while hard ticks feed on humans, pets, and nuisance wildlife. The most common human-biting ticks in the United States are American dog tick, black-legged tick, brown dog tick, groundhog tick, Gulf Coast tick, and Lone Star tick. Hard ticks, Ixodidae, are a group of parasitic arthropods that are known for their ability to transmit a wide range of diseases to humans and animals. Here is an in-depth overview of hard ticks, including their biology, habitat, behavior, and importance as disease vectors. Biology. Hard ticks have a hard, scutate exoskeleton and a distinctive shield-shaped plate known as the scutum on their back. They have a life cycle that consists of 4 stages: egg, larva, nymph, and adult. Ticks undergo a process called molting, where they shed their exoskeleton in order to grow larger. This process occurs at each life stage. Hard ticks are obligate blood feeders, meaning they require a blood meal in order to molt and reproduce. The duration of the feeding period varies depending on the tick species and the stage of the tick's life cycle. Adult female ticks can feed for several days to over a week, while nymphs and larvae typically feed for shorter periods of time. Habitat. Hard ticks are found throughout the world, but are most commonly found in temperate and tropical regions. They are typically associated with wooded or grassy areas, as well as with areas where their animal hosts, such as deer, rodents, and birds, are found. Hard ticks are capable of surviving in a wide range of habitats, including forests, fields, deserts, and even urban environments. Behavior. Hard ticks are known for their questing behavior, which involves climbing up onto a blade of grass, shrub, or other vegetation, and then extending their legs in order to latch onto a passing host. They are able to detect hosts through a combination of carbon dioxide and other chemicals that are emitted by animals, as well as through visual and thermal cues. Once a tick has attached to a host, it uses its mouth parts to pierce the skin and begin feeding on blood. Ticks are able to secrete a range of substances that help to prevent the host immune system from detecting and destroying the tick. These substances also help to keep the host blood flowing and prevent clotting. Disease transmission. Hard ticks are known to transmit a wide range of diseases to humans and animals, including Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, anaplasmosis, and babesiosis. The transmission of these diseases occurs when an infected tick feeds on a host and transfers the disease-causing pathogen into the host's bloodstream. The risk of disease transmission varies depending on the tick species, the location, and the behavior of the host. Soft ticks. Soft ticks have a leathery, wrinkled skin and a flattened body, which enables them to hide in cracks and crevices where they wait for a host to pass by. They typically live in animal burrows, nests, or other sheltered areas where they can easily feed on their host. Unlike hard ticks, which can feed for several days, soft ticks feed for only a few minutes to a few hours. Soft ticks are found worldwide and can be found in a variety of habitats, including caves, bird nests, rodent burrows, and bat roosts. They primarily feed on birds and small animals, but can also feed on humans and domestic animals. There are several species of soft ticks that are found in the United States. One of the most well-known species is Ornithodoros spp, or the relapsing fever tick. These ticks are commonly found in the western U.S., where they infest rodents and can transmit the bacteria that cause relapsing fever to humans. Another species found in the U.S. is the Carios spp, which is known as the bat tick and is found throughout the country. Carios spp infests bats and can transmit pathogens that cause diseases such as Colorado tick fever and Q fever to humans. Additionally, there are other species of soft ticks found in the U.S., including those in the genera Argus, Otobius, which have different biology and habitat preferences. Soft ticks can be difficult to control because they hide in cracks and crevices during the day and only come out at night to feed. Control measures including removing nesting sites for birds and rodents, sealing cracks and crevices in buildings, and applying insecticides to areas where ticks are known to be present. Soft ticks, in contrast to hard ticks, have a more leathery and pliable body covering and lack a hard shield-like plate, scutum, on their back. They are typically smaller in size than hard ticks and have shorter mouth parts, which makes them less efficient at transmitting diseases to their host. This is an image of the black-legged tick, Ixodes scapularis, also known as the deer tick. Black-legged tick, Ixodes scapularis, also known as the deer tick. Where is it found? It's widely distributed across the eastern United States. It transmits Borrelia, Burgdorferi, and B. mayonnaise, which may cause Lyme disease, Anaplasma, phagocytophilium, anaplasmosis, B. Miyamoto disease, a form of relapsing fever, Ehrlichia, Miris, Oclarensis, Ehrlichiosis, Babesia, Microti, babesiosis, and Powassan virus disease. Comments: the greatest risk of being bitten exists in the spring, summer, and fall in the Northeast, Upper Midwest, and Mid-Atlantic. However, adult ticks may be searching out for a host anytime winter temperatures are above freezing. All life stages bite humans, but nymphs and adult females are the most commonly found on people. Black-legged ticks are small, with adult females measuring about 3 to 5 millimeters in length and adult males measuring about 2 to 3 millimeters in length. They are dark brown to black in color and have long mouth parts that they use to feed on the blood of mammals, birds, and reptiles. Black-legged ticks are the most active during the warmer months of the year, but can be active all year round in warmer regions. They are commonly found in wooded areas and along trails, but can also be found in suburban and urban environments. They are also found in fields and along trails. The life cycle of the black-legged tick includes 4 stages: eggs, larvae, nymphs, and adults. The entire life cycle can be up to 2 years to complete, with the female laying up to several thousand eggs in her lifetime. After hatching from eggs, the larvae of the black-legged tick feed on small mammals, such as mice and squirrels, and then molt into nymphs. The nymphs then feed on larger mammals, such as deer and humans, and molt into adults. Adult black-legged ticks are known to climb the tips of grass blades and other vegetation in order to attach themselves to passing hosts. They are capable of surviving for long periods of time without a host, which means that they can persist in the environment and reinfest areas even after control measures have been applied. Western black-legged tick, Ixodes pacificus. Western black-legged tick, Ixodes pacificus. Where they found is going to be in the Pacific Coast states, including parts of California, Oregon, and Washington. Transmids Anaplasma, Phagocytophilium, Anaplasmosis, B, Burgdorferi, Lyme disease, and very likely B, Miyamotoi, Borrelia Miyamotoi disease, a form of relapsing fever. Comments include larvae and nymphs often feed on lizards, birds, and rodents, and adults more commonly feed on deer. Although all life stages bite humans, nymphs and adult females are more often reported on humans. In their life cycle, like other hard ticks, the western black-legged tick has a 3-stage life cycle: larva, nymph, and adult. It feeds on the blood of hosts during each stage and can transmit diseases such as Lyme disease, anaplasmosis, and babesiosis to humans and animals. This was a snapshot of the types of courses we offer at American Pest CEUs. Do you want to learn more about pest control? Do you need to get CEUs to keep your license good? Visit us on the web at AmericanPestCEUS.com.